You've heard of picking apart a base. How about peeling one like an onion? What's going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? I am so glad you guys came by. Thank you so much for investing a few minutes of your day with Galadon and Clash of Clans. And yes, we're back to night mode. We're talking about a strategy that I was pretty much introduced to by Lord Solomon of Full Night Attack. Now, yes, he has been doing this day in and day out for this entire season, and I have to tell you, it's a beautiful strategy when it works. Now, it's just like the layers of an onion, peeling back layer by layer the different defenses, the walls, and as you can see here, it was bombers to get through the outer walls, barbarians to get to the next layer of buildings, and then a brief pause while the archers go to work, and it is going to be the archers that take out the critical inner defenses that are so hard for barbarians and, of course, very hard on the battle machine as well. So these archers, designed primarily to get to the crusher and to the giant cannon. So if you're going to approach a base like this, you really need to take a few seconds and just take a look, dissect the base, take a look at the different layers, and see what you're going to need. And that way you'll know which angle to come at. Now, Lord Solomon came from the bottom right. That works out really well. He's gotten the near crusher. He's gotten the giant cannon down. And now the battle machine could come in. And just as importantly, watch the battle machine pick up the roaster. So now all of these barbarians are moving in and there's no splash to wipe them out. Sure enough, the roaster focused on the battle machine the entire time. The builder hall goes down, the roaster goes down, the barbarians, really nothing to slow them down at all until they get to the final crusher. And you can see that Lord Solomon just has a level 10 battle machine. These are not maxed out troops by far, and he's getting through here. Notice the archer tower goes down, and now there's nothing left to stop the archers. Of course, the crusher could take out that battle machine, but the archers more than enough to get through these final structures and wrap up a 3-star attack as Lord Solomon peels Narcotic 92's base like an onion. I don't know if there's a better way, a better analogy, but for me, it looks like peeling an onion. We'll take a look at a couple more. Right here, I'm going to give it a try myself. Kind of a similar base, these weird elongated bases. And yes, I'm trying to peel a leaf off of the Supercell money tree. So, right-hand side, barbs to spring the traps, and then in come the bombers to take out this layer of walls. I save one bomber just in case. All of the walls are going to go down, and the outer barbarians are going to take out these outer structures, and I'm looking at the crusher and the double cannon as the main things I wanted to get out of the way. Now, I could have come from the other side and maybe tried to get into the giant cannon, but I really feel like it's not that critical to get the giant cannon out of the way, especially if you can get, again, a tank in there. This time, though, with the giant cannon, you want to get the barbarians to tank for the battle machine so it doesn't get blasted. But I've got 2 camps of archers. They're going to move in and not only take down the crusher, but the double cannon and the archer tower, this maxed out archer tower right here on the right. So this attack, maybe it's a little bit tedious. Maybe it is a little bit slow paced. Takes a lot of patience, which is something that I don't always have a lot of. But the double cannon goes down. The archer tower already out of the way, and plenty of archers to get the crusher down. Couple more in here. Again, plenty of time. Time rarely a factor with these attacks. I'm even going to have a couple of extra archers here at the end as the giant cannon flings a couple off the screen. So what we'll do when we finally send in the last of these archers is we'll try to get the barbarians in and the battle machine in to tank for them so that they don't get wiped out when their cloak wears off. Now, there's only 3 left, so it's not exactly critical that I get the maximum value out of these archers, but hey, why throw away free percentages when you can grab it? So here we go. Final stage, in come the 3 archers. Here come the barbarians on the left. They are going to pick up the giant cannon for now. That lets the battle machine go in and straight to the builder hall. Giant cannon does a huge damage bonus against the battle machine, and it never sees it. There it takes a single archer out with a shot. That is exactly what we want to happen. And now the giant cannon finally is going to focus on the battle machine, but not before I've gotten 66%. 2 more structures on the top left. The lab and the gold storage I probably should have gotten. They were like maybe just a couple of hit points away each from going down, but nonetheless, 66 2-star, usually enough for the win. Not always. All right, we're going to watch Jopo from Full Night Attack. And again, check out Jopo's units. Far from maxed out right here. Just the level 10 battle machine. A little bit trusting right here to drop the bombers without anything to trigger the potential spring and push traps out there. But then again, you have 4 bombers. You really only need 2 or 3 to get through all of those walls. So the first layer of the onion is peeled, the walls. The second layer is going to be those storages and those outer structures. The barbarians doing a great job right there of getting those out of the way. Just trying to finish off this 1 elixir storage. Now he only has 8 archers left, so he's going to use barbs to get through the elixir storage. There it goes. And as you can see, now it is exposed. It's one space further out than the other defensive structure, so you know your archers are going to go after it after getting that second layer of the onion out of the way. So the crusher out of the way. Just 4 archers left. And watch the timing on this deployment. Battle Machine picks up the roaster. Barbarians run in and pick up the giant cannon. So the giant cannon, although it's targeted at the Battle Machine, it never fires at it. It goes after the barbs instead. The Builder Hall goes down for the first star, 43%. He saved a few barbs and archers, and they are going to get in there. You can see trying to avoid that last crusher. Everything around it in danger, though. And Jopo doing a great job right here. Suddenly it looks like maybe, just maybe, with the last remaining archers, the Jopo could pull off the 3-star because the cannon goes down, and there it is. Just like we saw in the first replay of this video, once that cannon goes down, there's nothing to stop the remaining archers, and it's just a matter of time. They're going to work their way through the rest of this base and grab a 3-star for Jopo. Now here's an important fact to remember, and that is that this attack should scale down. It isn't just an effective attack at Builder Hall 7, it should be effective at Builder Hall 6, 5, and even 4, because the troops scale with the defenses, and their commensurate level defenses should receive the same percentage of damage. I would love to see if there are some players out there at Builder Hall 4, 5, 6 that would like to try this strategy out. Peeling back bases like this. Obviously at the lower Builder Hall levels, you've got fewer defenses to deal with, but then again, Builder Hall 7, the 5th Army Camp is so huge, you guys. It's really made a big difference in the game, and I wish there were a way to add a half an Army Camp at Builder Hall 6 and maybe a half at Builder Hall 5, because I would love to see the offense be as strong as it is here at 7 all the way across the game. Because right now, especially at the higher levels of the game, if you're in the global top 200 and you hit a 60 to 65% 2-star, you really have no idea if you're going to win or not. These top players are getting in the 70s for a lot of their attacks with 2 stars. So again, yes, it is part of the reason that Dirty Baby Dragon spam is really no longer a thing, and I'm happy about that, but at the same time, it's just exciting to see the balance as it is right now, and this many different attacks being effective. Look at all of the videos that I've put out recently, and I have more coming. We're going to talk about dropships, we're even going to talk about dragons, and of course, minions, and everything else under the sun. The cannons are super strong as well, but right now, I think the single strongest unit in the game, barbarians. I think barbarians are probably the strongest, and that's why I'm suspicious as to what might happen in a future balancing update. Now, personally, they are my go-to unit, my go-to attack, so I would hate to see something happen, but I'm just telling you, brace yourselves. You never know when the disappointment of your little barbs getting nerfed could happen. Now, if that were to come true, I might switch over to drop ships. I feel like they are very potentially strong right now. We are seeing some fantastic attacks with 2 and with even 3 camps of drop ships. So watch for those strategy episodes coming as well. Now Texas T running in with barbarians sprinkled all over this base. They're going to come in, help tank the giant cannon. Well, a little bit. There goes the Builder Hall. So now it's just a matter of the damage percentage star. Bomber on the bottom right takes out the camp and opens the wall, but he's used up all of his barbs, so he's not going to get in the back door and pick up any more structures other than just the 1 barbarian right there, and that is going to lead to a pretty good attack in the 60s is going to win most of the time, but not all the time at Builder Hall 7, especially when things are maxed out. So let me know what you guys think of this peeling the onion strategy. If you try it, share your results. Thank you, as always, for watching. Come by, talk to me, keep me company on Mixer.com. It is my new favorite thing to do. I don't care the game. I just want to live stream and talk to you guys, the Gala fam. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Appreciate every moment. And, of course, take a moment tomorrow to come back again for more full attacks.
Galadon, what did I tell you about your caffeine intake?